Hey guys, welcome back to KAYTEEELLEN's YouTube channel. We would like to thank you so much for being here.
Huge shout out to Connie who did my first intro. Loving it, love you. Thank you so much for your support, Connie. You're amazing. If you want to follow Connie, all her information is here. But thank you so much. If you want to be a part of my intro, send me a video of you with a look that you've recreated from me, and all you gotta say is, what's up guys, welcome back to KAYTEEELLEN's YouTube channel and thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to leave your name, where you live, your location, and either your YouTube channel or your Instagram username, and send it to me via my email, katieellenkelly.gmail.com, and put the subject header in as YouTube intro. If you want a little bit more information, I have it on my Instagram, and I also have a little message in the previous video, so go have a look at that. And thank you guys. I love you guys. I just love you. Alright, I'll just stop and we can get on to the actual good stuff, the tutorial. I love you guys. So in today's tutorial, I'm giving you Goth Glam. Ready for prom, ready for a funeral, ready for homecoming, ready for going out. Bitch, I am ready. This, I'm obsessed with. So in the video, I did give you an option of a more subtle, shall we say, not really in my case, but it's without glitter, so you can kind of get a look at what they are and change it up if it's too much, take away the under eye part. It doesn't matter. We're just playing with makeup here and we're just living life. So if you want to learn how I created this look, then keep on watching. So to start our glam goth look, first I need to prime my eyes. I'm just gonna get a primer, any primer will do, and just rub it on my eyeball. And then I'm gonna use Kat Von D's color correcting eye primer in Fair, and I'm gonna prime my eyes and eyebrow area. If you have eyebrows, then just do your lid. Blend that all together. Okay, so once we've primed, I'm gonna go in with my first transition, which will be Suede from the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. I'm actually gonna be using the palette for the whole look, so yeah. So I'm gonna use my fluffy brush. Dip, dip, dip. And I'm just gonna warm up the area so that we get a nice blend and wing it out as well. The next transition I'm gonna go in with are two of them. I'm gonna use ribbon and silk. So I'm just gonna use silk first and then go in to deepen with ribbon. And now in with ribbon, which is the darker purple. Okay, so once I'm happy with that blend, I'm gonna go in with an even deeper berry purple, which is the shade Velvet on the end. And this is gonna really deepen and also make it more of like a berry purple rather than like a bright purple. Alright, so we're gonna deepen even further so that we get a proper goth kind of feel. And of course I'm gonna go in with black. So we're gonna use the shade Jet right here, the black shade. And I'm first gonna go in with a dome brush. Don't worry if you're gonna get, like, don't worry about fallout and stuff. That's the reason I'm doing my eyes first, because with black, you're bound to get some fallout at least. So, especially if you're going to prom, homecoming, anything like that, do your eyes first, and also practice the look before you do it, please, because I don't want no tears on that night, on your special night. I'm gonna go in with my fluffy brush with no black on just yet, just to blend it, and then I'm gonna get the black on with a bit of velvet, which was the berry shade. So I still want this to look purplish and have that purple tone. I'm gonna go in again with ribbon, which was the darker kind of bluey purple. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the blend of the black right now. So what I'm gonna do next is just clean it up so we can do our eyeliner. So I'm just gonna get a cotton pad with some micellar water on it. You can use a wipe or you could use tape. And I'm also gonna use a brush, which I haven't got any powder on. My hands are gross, I'm really sorry. Life of a makeup artist. That has no powder on or anything, and I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna use it to really blend, and use one that's got like some translucent powder, just so that you can get your kind of shape you're looking for. So next we're gonna cut our crease so that we can do some shimmer. What I am gonna do is do a... Oh my god, you scared... Winston, you scared the life out of me. So what I am gonna do is a glam look that is a little bit more simple, but still dramatic and awesome. But I'm also gonna I'm gonna show you how you can kind of glam it up a little bit more with some glitter. So that will be at the end. So of course, to cut my crease, I'm gonna use my trusty 301 brush from LH Cosmetics with NYX eyeshadow base in number 3. Okay, so I have my cut crease cut how I'd want it. If you're not confident enough to do a cut crease, then you can just apply a metallic purple eyeshadow on top if you prefer, without having to do the cut crease. I'm gonna use this, I don't know, I was like, bah. I'm gonna use the shade Volt, again, still from the Metal Matte palette, and a flat brush. This is the Cosette D225 brush. I'm really gonna pack this on, following where my cut crease is. And I use the edge just to really pack on where the edge is. It looks quite matte when you first put it on because it's drying the cut crease cream that we use underneath, so it's gonna look matte compared to this one. But then I go in with my finger and I just add on top so that it looks a bit more shimmery. I might even use a little bit of a lighter shade just in the corner. So I used the shade Twinkle, which is right next to Volt. Okay, so I'm happy again with that. So now it's time for liner. Let's all pray to the makeup gods that it works. And all of the gods, Odin, Thor, Freya, maybe Loki, but he might mess things up. Please, please, please let it happen. Please let it happen. Good. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let us begin. So I'm just gonna use Eyeko liquid liner, which says skinny, but it's actually a thick brush. Don't ask. So I always start out with my line first. bottom. And seeing as we cut, like we kind of cleaned up, this is drying out. Don't worry, we're gonna clean up again. This is not gonna be what we go with. I'm just first creating a shape rather than fully going in. Ew, look how crusty. Okay, well, I think that's enough for me to do my shading. So then I'm gonna use the Eyeko Black Magic liquid liner, which is new, so has lots of ink in it. And I'm gonna clean up my whatever this gross thing is and fill it in as well. You'll probably notice that the pigment that we put on our lid is gonna show, like comes through the liner, but I'm gonna show you a little trick to get rid of that. Oh my god, what is going on with these liners, dude? Not good at all. Because I want to make this thicker. Oh my god, that actually shit. Okay, back to business. After like 5 minutes of shaking this thing, we're back on track, I think. I want to make this thicker. Please just make it thicker. Just let me fucking make it thicker. I hope you guys have a better experience with your eyeliner. Always look at your other eye. You want them to be as similar as possible. That's how you get away with it. It's like your eyebrows. They're sisters, not twins. Okay, so we have done our liner. It's a shiny liner, which I don't usually like using, but I deal with it. So I'm gonna go back in with Jet, the black that we used, and I'm gonna focus it mainly in this corner, right? First. Right into this corner where our cut crease is, bringing it around, and then I'm gonna put it all on my liner to make it matte and black. Now Jet isn't a true black, but it is dark enough to hide your sins, your eyeliner sins. And that's what we want to do. And I'm gonna get my dome brush, just add a little bit more. With a really light hand, I'm just gonna blend it upwards. Because we don't want it right at the end, we do want some of the liner to come out and show itself and show its beauty. That's a good little trick. One, if your eyeliner is really annoying and is shiny. I really hate shiny ones. I don't know why people like shiny ones. I hate them so much. Apologies if you're obsessed with shiny ones. But when you use it, it kind of blends in, so you can't really see any mistakes. Like, you can't really see that mistake that I made. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. So we're gonna go and put on lashes now. Okay, so for lashes today, I'm gonna use Rouge and Rogue lashes in Miss Fury. And I do have a code, which is just down here, so you can get some money off. Ooh. Now I'm gonna try again to apply my lashes on camera. Let's hope we don't have any technical difficulties this time. So I'm putting the glue on the lash band. Not too much glue, just enough glue to cover everything. I put a little extra on each end so that it sticks well. And if you're gonna be at prom, you're gonna be dancing, you're probably gonna be sweating, so you wanna, you know, make sure that they're on point. whilst I wait for that to dry, I'm gonna just curl my lashes. So they should be kind of done. Just give them an extra blow. Apply in the middle, then to the end, and then I usually, whilst they're still wet, push it right to my waterline, to my lash line. Gives enough time for the front to get a bit more tacky. What do you call it, tacky? Push that up, and then I'll do the little pinch. And I'm also gonna go over them with some black liner as well to really hide everything. Make sure the lash band, oh my god, why can I not speak? The lash band is completely covered so that you can't see any glue, can't see anything. And then again, we're just gonna go over it with a matte black eyeshadow just to really camouflage everything. So wherever you put liner, you put some eyeshadow. Alright, so before we go on to the skin and face, I'm just gonna apply my waterline, the Basket Case Anti-Precision Kat Von D liner. Ta-da! Okay, so for now, the eyes are done. Feeling very glam goth. What do you think? So now we can move on to skin. Okay, so for skin, it kind of depends. If you're going to an event like prom, homecoming, or just a glam event and you're just a goth glam chick, you want to look for something that doesn't have a lot of titanium dioxide. So if you look for foundation, if you look on the box with the ingredients, if titanium dioxide is one of the top 5 or top 10, well, it's worse if it's top 5, you'll get a lot of flashback. So if it's right at the bottom, you shouldn't get as much flashback. So I've decided today's foundation is going to be Fenty Beauty, because I know that's not going to give me flashback. It's going to give me a really nice matte pro long wear look, which you'll need because you're going to have a long night, 100%. So first I am going to clean off any fallout or any gross eyeshadow that I've finger painted onto my face, like that. So I still want to have my skin hydrated because pro long wear foundations usually do dry out the skin just a little. So first I'm going to go in with my trusty hydrating oil from The Ordinary. Now if you do have dry skin and you want to use the Fenty Beauty, I would recommend putting quite a bit of moisturiser on, using maybe not the primer that is Fenty Beauty as well, because that's a mattifying primer, but using a hydrating primer instead. Alright, next I'm going to use my trusty moisturiser from The Ordinary, again hydrating. Don't need a lot, pea size amount is perfect. Apply that over the areas and blend in to your face. Okay, so today I am gonna use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r primer. So I feel like she might come out with like a primer that's a bit more glowy, but it's good to bring out like a matte one for had it way too much, bro. Chill. I'm gonna apply that all over my skin again. That's all I seem to be doing. So because I have a lot of moisturizing products, it's not gonna turn super matte. It will take away some of the shine. But if you use less hydrating products on your skin, then you will notice the mattifying quality that the primer has. In a previous video I said that Fenty Beauty's downfall with the foundation is it doesn't really work with a lot of concealers. So I'm going to apply my concealer first, which is going to be Too Faced Born This Way Radiant Concealer in Very Fair. I'm going to just put that on my like problem areas, so like underneath my eyes, around my nose where I get quite red, on any spots that I have, or red blemishes that I have. So I'm going to blend that in. And this will also help for those who really don't really like wearing a lot of foundation. Putting your concealer on first and then applying foundation just in areas that you feel like you need a little extra coverage. So, like I said, we're gonna go for the Fenty Beauty Pro Longwear Foundation. I use the shade 120. I'm gonna use 4 pumps. And if you get the feeling that you're wearing like too much makeup, I always use like an area of my beauty blender where I haven't used, so it will just kind of take off that excess, turn it into more of a matte finish and blend everything in nice and perfectly. So what I'm gonna do now for highlighting, I'm gonna mix Illamasqua's Skin Base foundation in 01, which is white, with a little bit of the Fenty Beauty foundation. Say hello. Hello, Winston. Look at you, you're beautiful. Oh, you're shy? Are you shy? That's you. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my sponge to apply that. Whoa. Went a little bit crazy there. So because we're using the foundation, it's not gonna pick up the foundation or anything, it's just gonna highlight. So for contour, I'm gonna go in with NYX Cream Contour Palette, and you can tell that I've been using these colors, can you not? And I'm just gonna add some warmth to my face because I'm an actual ghost. Now, I like to use cream contours because they kind of look dark when you first put them on, but because your foundation is still wet, they kind of blend in and get like the perfect contour shade for you. And I'm going to clean this off because that is gross. And I'll apply a bit of my beauty blender with my foundation on so that it kind of becomes a bit more natural. Okay, so for blush, now that we have some warmth to our skin, I'm gonna use Illamasqua Blush in Beg, as you can see. I would open it, but we've had a casualty. And I like this shade because it's still quite natural looking. I just like to go over with my sponge, just to kind of give it a more skin-like feel. For highlight, we still want to be super glam, super fancy, so I'm gonna start out with Fenty Beauty's Metal Moon. And this is a really good one if you're, again, not someone who wears a lot of makeup but wants to try out a highlighter, you can really build it up, or you can really have it as subtle as you want. Obviously I'm gonna build it up just for that. Next highlight, I'm gonna use Ingot's number 6 Body Shimmer / highlight. Now this is if you want to go ba-bam, like supernova. Alright, so we're gonna powder because we look like a little bit of a crazy person. So I like to powder just to get rid of maybe a little bit too much shine that's included with the natural oils of the skin. So I'm using the Kat Von D translucent powder, and I am going to really kind of pack it on around areas I feel crease, so around my mouth area, the mouth corners, my nostrils. Can't be having oily nostrils now. Alright, so I'm gonna pretty much do the exact same thing with the transition powder, transition shades underneath my eye. So going in first with Suede, and I am gonna bring that down a bit so that we actually can see it. I kind of want like a smoke out look to join my eyeliner. So then I'm gonna go in with Silk and Fringe. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna have the black all the way over. I'm just gonna have it like a little bit over. And Ribbon. I'm just gonna finish off this eye and then finish off the other eye off camera. And then Velvet. Just deepen a little bit more. With my trusty liner, I'm gonna draw where I wanna attach it. And I'm just gonna draw a bit further in so that we can really nice and blend it out with the black. So I'm gonna get Jet and tap off. Make sure you tap off because you do not want to get black everywhere. You basically want it dark enough to not be able to see the eyeliner underneath. That is the main kind of objective with this, just to blend it all out. And then you can use your blending brush just to blend just slightly. You don't need to blend a lot. So I can see a little bit of where it's kind of gone up and like dented, so I'm just gonna apply liner to fix that. Alright, I'm super happy with this look. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna use a bit of Twinkle in the corner of my eye, just to glam it up a little bit more. Alright, so now that our eyes are done, they are sultry as thick. They are goth, glam, living life. Now, I didn't want to go too cray on the lippy lips, but I still wanted to have this kind of purple tone to it. So I'm gonna go with like a grayish. Yeah, you had me. But if you are feeling a dark, sultry purple lip, or even black lip, low-key want to do that, but I'm gonna keep it glam. Then go ahead. If you want a nude, then do a nude. This is all you, honeybees, all you. So I'm first gonna go in with NYX Cosmetics Janice, which is really nice purpley grayish. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh. Very similar to Haze 2, but Haze 2 is a bit more grey. And I always recommend, if you're going out, using a liquid lipstick, because they'll last all day, all night, and if you're naughty, the next day too. Okay, so to make it a little bit more pouty and cute, not because we're gonna kiss any boys, just because we're gonna look sick and hot with our friends, yes. Or kiss any girls, maybe. Maybe we'd be kissing girls. I'm gonna go in with Requiem from Kat Von D. Blend it out with my fingers. So it's just subtle, but you can see it. You can see it poking through. And we're done. So next we gotta set ourselves into stone. I'm gonna use 2 setting sprays. First of all, I'm gonna use the Kat Von D setting spray, Lock-It setting spray. And because we've gone with a matte look and a matte skin finish, I'm gonna use Barry M's Flawless Mist and Fix Makeup Settings and Body Spray Illuminating Finish. So let's have a look. And if you're in the UK, Barry M is cruelty free, so go check it out. And now I'm glowing. So this is a subtle glam look, but if you want to go full glam, then you gotta add glitter, like that's just the thing. So to glam this look up with some glitter, I'm gonna use the NYX Cosmetics Boogie Wonderland glitter. Look at that shimmer. And it's in the size 4, which means it's chunky. So I'm gonna use my glitter glue, and I'm gonna do as much as I can not to get it on my eyeliner, but if we do, it's alright. I'm just gonna follow my crease. I've put quite a lot of glitter glue on to the brush. Oh, fuck me up. Come on now, stop it. Stop it right now. Alright, so I am going to do it to the other side, but I just wanted to show you the difference. So this side is more of like a subtle yet really, really glam look. This side is just pushing the boat out a little bit and adding a little bit of glitter just to glitz things up, and I'm totally living for this glitter. It's probably gonna be my new fave glitter. You know when something's so good you feel offended? You're just like, you're fucking too fucking good. Okay, I'm totally living for that. This is the final glam, goth glam look for you guys. I hope it is what you are wanting and more. I'm totally living for this look. It screams me. Maybe I'll keep on for the whole day. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. But I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this glitter, actually obsessed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.